What's up, what should I call you? Don't call yourself a juggalo anymore, so what up, Scrub35? Or what up, Mindframe? I don't know what to call you, but whatever. Interesting topic, and, not exactly, you know, anything, I guess you could say important. Like, not any, it's important, but it's mostly just something interesting. Tattoos. See all my invisible tattoos? Yeah. Um, yeah, you can't see the ones on my chest. No, I don't have any tattoos. I'm 16, almost 17, so I don't have any tattoos yet. I'm thinking I might get some though, like when I turn 18. Um, what am I thinking of? I want to get on one of my forearms. I want to get "We all must meet our moment of truth." A line which was said by Guru of Gangstar, and I want to get that tattooed on me because that means something to me, and that line has helped me through a lot of crap. Um, I think I might also get "This is your life" or something like that. This your life. I don't know. It just sounds too slanged out to get as a tattoo. You know what I mean? Like, how can you write slang as a tattoo? It's like it sounds good in the song, but as a tattoo, it just looks unintelligent when it's slanged out. Like, it's an intelligent thing to say. Like, I think I'd rather have it like "This is your life" or something like that. You know, because it said this ain't your day, but this your life. That one I haven't really solidified yet, so I'm not gonna be getting that anytime soon. I want to get love tattooed. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it in cursive or if I'm gonna just get it like. I was gonna get it block letters, but I think for something like love, that might not be the way to get it. I was gonna get love done across my fingers, but I want to work in psychology, and that's gonna be a big problem. Plus, like finding jobs, I just figure I'd be better off not getting anything tattooed on my hands or anywhere around here. I wouldn't consider neck or face anyway, but I'm thinking I might as well stay away from putting anything on my hands. My one exception to that is when I get married, I want to get uh, a ring tattooed on with the initials. And I know that's common, but that's what I want to get because that would mean a lot to me. And to me, that's sort of like a showing of commitment. Like, not that it's like when you get married, you should get a tattoo ring and it's gonna make it last longer because, well, my parents have been together this whole time and they got married and they stayed together and they never got any tattoo rings. but but yeah, I mean, from heck, if for some reason I get divorced, I'll just darken it in. Then it still looks like a ring, so I'll darken in my whole finger. No. Also, okay. Assuming that I'm still a juggalo, and I will be. I believe I will be. Um, by the time I'm 18. If for some reason I drop before I'm 18, if for some reason I drop before getting the tattoo, I'm obviously not gonna get it. But the Hatchet Man, I'm thinking of getting a variation on the Hatchet Man. I don't want a regular Hatchet Man. That's just, to me, like, some people like it. To me, that's a bit sheepish. Like, I feel like I have so much more self-expression than just getting a market label, which is what the Hatchet Man in itself, like, I know it's more than a market label, but when you get it on your body, to me, it seems like that. When it's just kind of like, it lacks originality, is what I mean by a market label. It's something someone else came up with, and it's not your own. It's something that you belong to, it's something you're a part of, but it has no originality or self expression in just having a Hatchet Man. By itself, with no variation on it. So, I want to get a variation of the Hatchet Man. And what I mean by that is, I want to replace the meat cleaver with a microphone, and I want the hair, instead of dreadlocks, to be spikes. And I think you can guess why spikes. What's my name? Spike. And the microphone, because, like, I'm a rapper. I don't do it as much, but it's always been a part of me, a big part of me, and it always will be a big part of me. And even if it's not rapping, it's speaking. I've always been doing something where I'm talking. And so the microphone would mean something to me, mean a lot to me, you know. So, moment of truth, Hatchet Man, spiked and microphone variation, um, ring finger, and love. Oh yeah, I've considered under the Hatchet Man. I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually do this. I might just get the Hatchet Man and leave space for it in case I do. I'm not gonna cover myself in tattoos. I think that's just ugly. To be honest with you, I think that's ugly. You know, but like, it's cool if people want to, if that's how they feel, if that's what they want on their body, if that's their way of self-expression. It's cool. But I don't want to be covered in tattoos. I don't find it very I think tattoos are good self-expression and all, but I think being covered in tattoos, I don't think it looks good. It's just an aesthetic choice. But I may or may not get none. No one is greater. No one is lesser. We are equal. We are family. I am considering getting that underneath the Hatchet Man. I might not. I might just leave. I'll probably just have space for it. Not like I wouldn't otherwise, but if I've considered getting that. I'm not sure how much I like it. I do like it, but I'm not sure if I want 4 lines of words underneath my Hatchet Man. So just a couple ideas I've come up with, tattoos I might want to get. That really wouldn't take up much space. I could still get some other ideas. I could still think of what other kinds of tattoos I would want. I think I'd get a lot of quotes. Maybe get a quote on my chest or something. Maybe, I don't think I'd get anything on my belly. I wouldn't get anything on my belly. But, I might get something on my other forearm, inner arm, maybe, depending. I could get something like, I don't know if I'd ever get something on my back. Definitely not the legs. Not the legs. That's just weird to me. Like, I don't know. It's not weird, but I've always thought of tattoos, like, being on sort of like the body and the arms. Maybe the back, but not so much for me. Like, legs just seem like too much. So, those are just a couple ideas I've had for tattoos. I'm sure I'll dump ideas, okay, if they come and I don't like them. I'm sure I'll come up with ideas, dump a couple, and just see what happens, But most importantly, I want to be sure that I want something before I get it. And that's my advice to anyone who likes. Some people just like covering themselves in tattoos, and that's cool, as long as you're sure you want it. Just be sure it's something that you want on you for the rest of your life. That's all I have to say about tattoos, because they can't be removed without severe amounts of pain and scarring, which doesn't look any better. Oh yeah, and don't pull a Coolio, don't misspell Juggalo. Bye. Peace out, y'all.